You are listening to Brink Radio.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Brink Young, coming straight out of them South Memphis slums, and you are tuning in to Brink Radio right here on 96.3 FM. Talk about bumping 96.3 because you know, Brink put the B in bumping. Listen, we got two extraordinary gentlemen kicking it with us on the show tonight. Now, of course, I got to introduce them separately. Now, the way he throwing money, you would think the pack's in. We talking about credit card busting, bank account busting, everything busting. Mr. Number One ENT himself, Enzo Gyseppe. How you doing, family?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm good. I can't complain.
Hey, first and foremost, I got to say thank you for being a guest on the show, pulling up for us. Hey, I appreciate that, man.
I appreciate the introduction.
No doubt. Now, last but not least, and of course, we got to swing the mic around for this one. He rather put it in a safe or stack it to the ceiling. We talking about my guy, Babar. How you doing, family?
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing today?
Man, I'm cool, man. But first and foremost, I got to say thank y'all for being guests on the show. Now, we finna turn up tonight. I don't know what y'all got going, but we finna turn up tonight. So since we already rapping with Babar, I know we like to talk about things like, you know, how you got your start in music and all of that, but we also got to take it back to the genesis, man. Where you coming from?
I'm from South Memphis, Tennessee, man.
South Memphis.
Born Lamorne Gardens.
Okay.
Raised around that way, man.
So let's talk about it, man. We talking about growing up. Lamorne Gardens. Woo. LMG. Dangerous.
Yeah, doing some days back then, man. Growing up in the 90s, but it was all love, though.
One thing that I know, and this is a historic thing that took place long time ago. We talk about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. I got his shoes on right now, the legend, Michael Jordan. Now, I don't know if this is an urban legend or a myth, but did Michael Jordan really pull up back in the day, man?
Man, I can't remember. I was a Jeep, man. I was a young one, man.
Yeah, but
so I can't really remember.
It's all good. Hey, I seen pictures and plenty OGs and legends done vouch for him. Shout out to the GOAT, man, Michael Jordan, for pulling up.
Shout out to MJ for pulling up to the God.
And wasn't scared.
Yeah.
And wasn't scared. So, hey, that's love, man.
Some of the hard, man, some of our best hoopers from out there now. So, gotta show love to South Memphis, man. We got some dogs out there.
You know what's crazy, man? I feel like some of the best athletes and artists be coming from South Memphis.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
I promise, man. Shout out to everybody out there from South Memphis. Now, of course, we got to talk about music because that's one of the reasons why you're here. So when did you first get your start popping out with music, man?
Shit, you want to talk about, like, me doing music or actually just, like, all around with it?
Hey.
Because if we talk about doing music, man, it was like, early 2000?
Okay.
Wayne had everybody in the lock, you know what I'm saying? Man. Everybody in the headlock, and Chameleon and them boys down there in Houston.
Yeah, man.
Man, seen how they was shining. Yeah. Man wanted a piece of it. So, man, just hopped on the mic. You grabbed the mic, grabbed some beats, and just got to it.
It's crazy, man. You got an incredible taste in music. Those two names, like, I got to talk about Chameleon there, man, because that dude right there was super underrated. Lyricist.
Military, man.
Exactly, man. Hey, the boy had them bangers, and he got into, like, cryptocurrency or something like that. So he got them bands. He got that money. We're talking about real M's. But, of course, besides, like, people like that, like, was there anybody from the city who influenced you, like any of the legends, OGs, anything like that?
Oh, man. It was definitely A-Ball and MJG, Player Fly, you know. Always 3-6 Mafia, man. You gotta just get to them because they was just always doing something. They always had us listening to something.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's talking about like just hardcore influence though.
Yeah.
In the city. It was always A-Ball, MJG, Player Fly, 3-6 Mafia.
That's what we talking about, man. Definitely want to give a shout out to the OGs and legends, but we got to talk about, like, how did you and my guy Enzo link up? Like, how did that come about?
Oh, man, just childhood camaraderie, man.
Yeah.
Just growing up with each other, man, always being around each other. It was crazy. We used to always just see each other. Then actually, man, we just end up linking up, man, and it's been it's been like brothers since.
Yeah.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly since, man. Salt and pepper.
I promise.
Cereal and milk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been one hell of a combination ever since. A bond unbroken.
I promise, man. So, of course, we got to rap with Enzo. Now, the first time I saw you was last fall, at the Stump the City Iconic Awards. And I'm telling you, man, the campaign was super strong. I see everybody, the whole team suited and booted. Bro, I'm like, who are these people, man? Let's talk about that campaign.
Man, it's number one entertainment. It's a self-esteem movement. It's a bunch of brothers that came together and we just making it happen. We believe in each other.
No doubt, no doubt. So, of course, got to get into some background before we get into the other content. So, I got to ask, like, where you coming from as well, man?
I'm from the Southwood Apartments, right there by the sub. So, you can say the Oak Haven area in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, growing up, what was it like for you out there?
Just regular childhood, running around, not thinking about anything, just being a kid growing up.
I promise, man. Shout out to everybody out there from that area, man. I would have hated growing up from over there because it's like you hearing airplanes like all day, every day.
Man, not even just that. It's they wild. Like it was the same crazy killing, shooting, robbing. So it was the normal for me because it ain't the normal for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. So all of that come with it.
Yeah.
Just in that little area, all of it come with it.
All right. So at what age did music find you, man?
9.
Wow. We talking about 9. That's usually like 4th grade where some people, they starting to get into athletes and boys are starting to really discover girls. Like, what prompted you to start doing music at age 9?
Man, just listening. We had a commercial going back in the day with coming from the world or something. And it was this commercial. For some reason, I just remember the little boy and the dad hitting him, telling him to get up. He was cooking eggs or making water or something. And that just... crazy to say, but that was like my first little freestyle that I ever played with. And just since then, I just been in love with music.
I promise, man, we've been click-clacking ever since. Now, one thing I want to dive into, recently saw an article about you guys in the Los Angeles Wire, and it described you two as the future of independent music. Now, one thing I want to speak on is basically how I've been watching from you two. You definitely got the right recipe. When it comes to popping it, y'all already doing that. When it comes to putting that shit on, y'all already doing that. Locking in with the OG DJs, like y'all already doing that. You already got a budget and having good quality music. Where's this coming from, man?
Man, that recipe, I'm going to do a part of, that recipe really come from Master P.
Yeah.
Your Cash Money and Gotti, watching people like go through their trial and error, showing us, oh, you can have a label. Okay, this is what they did wrong. So maybe we need to do it like this, and then just being original to who we are. Like, he influenced me, I influenced him. Everybody influenced me. I get influenced out of everything. And that's just part of it. You want to say something?
Facts. You want to piggyback off of that, man?
Man, it was, and most of our man, just staying true to ourselves. Staying true to Memphis. And, taking real feedback. You know what I'm saying? Talking to our OGs and listening,
Yeah.
And, when they talk, man, you just be quiet and just listen. Soak the game up and then just, reproduce whatever it is, man. It's all there if you just pay attention to it, man. Everything that we do is just Memphis. You know
promise,
what I'm saying?
Man. We talking
ain't nothing else. It's all Memphis.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Eat, sleep, hustle, repeat. Now, we got to talk about, you guys actually did a big show that was back in December. I want to say it was in South Carolina, right?
Right.
All right, let's talk about that.
That was the Jingle Jam for 2024. Shout out to Big Life Entertainment. The journey to it, we end up linking up. I asked everybody they want to ride. We'll do it. So we were going to fly. We were thinking about a whole lot of ideas. We ended up getting a cargo van pretty much with the seats in it. Man, and on the way there, the promoter that told me to show up flaked on me. He canceled out.
Wow.
So now we on the way.
Not Big Life.
Yeah, we on the way to the show to do it. And it's like, all right, well, now the promoter ain't answering the phone. Then we get there, we couldn't even put into the Airbnb. I had to book another Airbnb.
Wow.
Because I forgot what the person I'm going through him with flaked out.
Wow.
So I come out of more money. We made it happen, though. We end up getting up the next day, talking to Big Life. He squared everything away. So that's why he real solid in my book. We put on the show. Man, we had a blast.
See, that's the resiliency that you got to have as a Memphian. When you faced with all these different adversities, you got the whole team with you. It's easy for people to fold at a moment like that. But y'all say, nah, we doing the show.
Yeah.
This finna happen.
Yeah.
One thing about me, man, whenever I go out of town, I always say, I ain't leaving here empty-handed. I'm coming home with something. And that's the grit and grind mentality that everybody has as a Memphian, and you got to just tap in. Well, everybody should have as a Memphian, because some folks ain't got it.
That's why I say it's a self-esteem move. When I say this in a bar, you can't spell Memphis without M-E.
Yeah.
But that's the mentality of us. You can't spell Memphis without me. Without, he feel like, yeah. Number one ENT.
I promise, man, y'all definitely putting it out. Now, earlier I did mention bank account busting, credit card busting, everything busting. Let's talk about this single y'all got out called Busting, man. What's up with it?
All right. So we got this thing that we want to do. It's called New Jack City.
Okay.
So we just gonna jack beats, but we New Jack City from all of us. That's our thing. Gonna be our campaign. And as we was coming up with the concept of just the thought of like that's the name of it. Now what beats we gonna pick? And then we end up going through, and at the time we was picking a lot of the latest beats that was out, and us just freestyling, getting on the beat is what we come up with. But this the guy who was really just the voice you heard. That's the voice.
Yeah. I'm the voice behind the hook on Bussin', but it was a thrill to make. I enjoyed it a lot, but at the time, like he said, man, we just had came up with a concept because we was once again we so influenced by the mixtape Wayne era and everything like that and jacking beats, and so we were confident enough to say that we could actually take these industry beats and go on them and be able to get the same recognition that some of these A-list stars are actually getting right now.
And what's incredible about that, man, that song is getting a lot of traction overseas, man. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, over in the UK, well,
we not just there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my brothers.
We talk about UK,
Africa.
South Africa, all over.
Hey, shout out to everybody. UK, Africa, but in Africa is really getting on.
Going off
Yeah. My guy Chuck Greg out there. He called me almost every other day.
Yeah.
Like he stay in touch. He really be on it. But yeah, hey, for them to even embrace it, listen to the song, and do what they did, I love it.
Absolutely, man. Definitely want to give a shout out to all of the fans and all of the supporters overseas, man, especially the ones who really rocking with this Memphis music. Because think about it, like they could really be listening to any major artist, any pop artist, anything like that, but they choosing to rock with this 901 sound. So definitely shout out to y'all. But since we kind of talking about mixtapes and all of that, let's go ahead and talk about Memphis Nights, the Ballad of Enzo Gyseppe, hosted by the OG. We talking about Bigga Rankin.
Come on, man.
OG status.
Come on, man.
We talking about real nigga
He
radio.
all over it too, all over that job. But man, that shout out to Lionheart. Black Onyx, shout out to all them. I end up just linking up, talking to him through Lionheart, and me and him end up getting together. And I'm like, man, it'd be cool if I could get you to be on my mix or just host something, period. He like, I do it. And then Lionheart was bigging me up, telling me I'm the king of the strip club, and he was just telling me, like, you know, he was on Lucci and broke Lucci and helped him out. So I'm like, it's a Bigga Rankin for me anyway. So if he gonna do it, and then we just linked up and got together and he made that happen.
Man, one thing about Bigga Rankin, like he definitely an OG. And I show love to him a lot. He show love to me. He's definitely boots on the ground when it comes to working with artists and promoting artists and breaking artists. Like you mentioned Lucci, like in addition to that, like he broke Plies. So that just goes to show you like that's legendary in itself. But let's go ahead and get into some of the bangers off this project, man. That Mama, hey, that joint definitely go hard.
Fine.
And of course you got that money. Yeah.
It's been going ham.
Let's talk about it, man.
He been, man, that Mama. Well, y'all know the song, y'all heard the song. It's just us putting our spin and our twist on it for jacking the beats, just New Jack City. And then that money been going ham ever since we got together. And when I heard the song, I like throwing money to it. Yeah. It's just telling you, let's go. So I'm like, once I had the chance to get on and make a beat or something on it, that just came naturally, and that's what it was. And then the voice just did what he do.
It's been history ever since, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out that project. It's available on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure
and on live mixtapes.
It's on live mixtapes as well. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that. But of course, we got to talk about the song Bankroll, man. What's up with that bankroll?
Man, bankroll is what it is. If you getting money, you getting every day just working. It ain't got nothing to do. Yep. It's just it's money, but it's Keep a bankroll on you. Hey, yeah, you got to keep a couple bankrolls on you, DB. But
if you him,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it's just, man, trying to motivate you to get the money, keep you some money, invest it, put it where it need to be, put it up. Yeah.
And that's one thing that's dope about you, man. Like, you kind of mentioned the strip clubs a couple times. I noticed how you got music that really goes like hand in glove when it comes to strip clubs. Like, you got another song called For a Chick. We talking about bounce that ass for a chick. Chick.
Hey.
See, the energy is right there, man. Let's talk about it, dog.
Man, speaking of what you just said, just starting into the question, I met DJ Paul when he came down for his jingle holiday thing.
Yeah.
As soon as I met him back there, got introduced, telling him what's going on, and he was like, "Make strip club music, stay in that lane, keep making that music, keep making that type of music." I'm like, okay, I ain't think about it because I want to do every genre. Like we more than just rap. But when he said it, I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, especially from where we from, and that's what's gonna get us out there.
I promise, man, the formula still works. And like, even earlier in the interview, you mentioned artists like Chameleonaire. And of course, you know, that goes back to the whole Houston, you know, hip hop scene from back in the day. Like, you got artists like Mike Jones, how he got popping was actually making songs for strippers. Like, he'll put their name in the song. Of course, T-Pain, that's another one, you know, so the formula still works. But let's go ahead and switch things up real quick, man. Let's talk about the label, Number One Entertainment, because it's not just you guys. Like, y'all got other artists under the umbrella. Let's talk about the label, man.
Okay, I can start it off. It's me. We got Babar, who's beside me. We got I call him 3-piece. He on Instagram, he Delatois. He go by Trey.
Yeah.
But we got like 4 or 5 Treys that's with us, so I call him 3-piece. We got Trey Loke with Dro ENT. Shout out to Dro ENT. We got Hype Man Hardy, Mr. Start the Party. We got a couple more people who not just artists that be around that help the company.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to just shout out to all of them. I ain't giving names, but shout out to the people in the background that help us work and be in front of these cameras.
No doubt. So when it actually comes to having a label with artists, like, what are you looking for in an artist? Like, what does an artist have to come to the table with?
Right now, to be honest, I'm not even looking. It's this man. Like, this the man you gotta kind of impress to even get a conversation to get on the radar of me, in a sense. I'm gonna be real with you because I got a lot on my plate to worry about with just me and managing everything that we got to do. Yeah. So to get another artist or anybody else, it's a lot to say. I'm not saying I ain't open to it. Yeah. But yeah, so it's this man. And then even the features or anything like that, like, you gotta.
But we gotta talk about it, man. What they need to have to get a sit down with you, big bro.
My door always open, first of all. So I ain't never denying nobody or turning nobody away. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: you gonna have to be authentic. Yeah. You gonna have to show me something that ain't nobody else doing. Also, too, I'm gonna be the same way, just like a big label is. You come to that Number One ENT, you gonna have to have the same type of work habit that you gonna have if you gonna go to Def Jam, anywhere else. You gonna have to have the same type of work ethic. And I look for quality. And I look for quality over quantity in a person, man. If people ain't got nothing but good things to say about you, then it's like I was gonna stand out in my book. But as far as the music side of it, man, you don't just gotta come to me with music, man. We looking to getting into movies, entertainment. We Number One Entertainment for a reason. The music is just the first stepping stone to it. So I got my door always open, man. You hit me up on Instagram.
Now, of course, I got to ask, since he in the room, like, what did you see in my guy Trey? Because I've been knowing him since he was a kid, man, and like, he been blowing, like, he been singing, like, forever since he was a kid. What did you see in Trey?
The crazy part about it, man, me being around him, I didn't know it at all. I didn't know that he could. I didn't know he was the star that he is and that he's becoming. I heard my brother ended up sending me some music while I was back home. And when I heard it, I was like, man, it's amazing. Then he tell me who it is. I was like, hey, we got to sign him. Like, we can't, he got a sound that I ain't heard around Memphis and that I ain't heard neither on the East Coast yet, neither. Maybe a West Coast artist out there, too, that can, like, sing a tune like he can. But other than that, man, best man on this side of the Mississippi on singing, man.
I promise, man. And that's what I like about him, man. He's so dedicated. Like, he always putting in the work. It's like he's growing up right in front of my eyes. And, of course, I like the edge that he's bringing now. I understand, like, he probably couldn't have brought, it like that when he was younger, but now he's bringing it in a whole different flavor.
It ain't all the way out yet.
Oh, well,
listen, because when I met him, because he talking about that, but this is me meeting him. He coming around with security. So I seen him. He was like, I'm like, who is this? He's like, this is my brother. Come on. Because he's standing to the side. Come on over here, kick it. Throw some money, have some drinks. All right. We go out again. I just asked about him because I don't know what he doing. I just know he came out. He a cool dude. I like his vibe. Then he ended up coming out and he's so humble. He like, man, I ain't in a position to do X, Y, Z. Man, you ain't got to worry about none of that. I got it. You can have it. Yeah. We gonna party. Then he let me hear like a little snippet of a song. I heard him humming one time, actually. Like, can this nigga sing? He like, bro, I used to be fat. What? Let me see this journey of yours. Right. When I see the story behind him, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I heard some more of his music. I'm just inspired by his story so much. It's like, oh, okay, cool. He ain't nobody like too far-fetched, too crazy or nothing. He just got a little story, like some tragedy that didn't happen. So whatever he went through to just get to where he at, I met this person.
Yeah.
Heard the song. I'm like, that's a good song. I sent it to him. He said, like, just it. Hey, bro, this it. You need to sign him. I was just thinking about getting on the song to help him out.
Yeah.
Like I told him from then on, bro, I'm just really trying to help you. And then now I grew from that to getting into the business and us just, man, making hits.
I love it, man.
Hits.
I love it. Man, the evolution of Trey is incredible. Like, I've been watching it from the ground up. And, getting with you guys has made it even better. It's pretty much like the perfect marriage. And I'm not saying it just because you hear it, like I'm saying it because it's true. Now, another person that I'm cool with that, you did a song with, we're talking about my guy, Mr. Clickster. You did a song with him back in the day called Backside. Let's talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that was I'm still Scrooge McBook, man. But, yeah, I think just, but that's my cousin. So,
okay.
Shout out to Click.
Yeah.
That's my cousin. He been doing music since I came out.
Yeah.
And I always looked at him like, man, my big cousin, he bumping. I seen his brother, like, oh, okay, they got some skills. Time to happen where, you don't take that route. You go do other stuff. But he always stuck with just making music or having songs in his head. And when I got back home, probably like 7-8 years ago, we ended up just really linking up on some cousin stuff and just helping each other out and let's make some music.
Yeah.
And he started me off, really. Like, I always been rapping and doing what I do out in the closet, but he started me off as far as, like, recording back again, like trying to put some music together to put out to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, he inspired me for sure.
Definitely want to give a shout out to my dog, Mr. Clickster, man. Like I say, I be seeing him like twice a month. We're a part of this thing called the Rap Off Leagues in Memphis, so that's my dog, man. He always got some wisdom, man.
He always got something to say, period.
Yeah, that's that. He gotta have the last words. That's my dog, man. Since we're in Memphis, man, let's go ahead and talk about the current state of the Memphis hip hop scene. Like, where we at, man? Talk to me.
For us to meet like we did at the Carpet and to have that award show, like, we're in a good space. They got FUBU coming.
Yeah.
So if we could get that going, we could be the staple for the next big award or concert or something coming around. So we're in a good position. We like any city, though, as far as when it comes to crime. We might be a lot higher.
Yeah.
But crime happen everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as far as that.
One thing you did mention, like, having the next big award show. I know you guys mentioned you was at Dreamfest and we was talking about how Memphis needs something like that, something big of that nature. But go ahead, what you was about to say?
As far as the music scene in Memphis, man, I feel like we always been running it.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's always come back, sample all our music, use our drum kits, use our lyrics in some type of way or mannerism. They've been over the past, 2025. It been over the past 30 years, man. They still sampling DJ Paul and them to this day, man. So I feel like right now we just getting a chance to thrive. We becoming the new Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got independent artists now. The independent game is definitely going at all time high now. You don't need the major labels to sign to. So now a lot of independent artists able to actually get some shine on in Memphis.
Man, it's crazy. It's one thing that you mentioned that nobody ever mentions. We talking about them drum kits. man, the snares, all that. And then we ain't even gonna talk about the lyrics. They be stealing the cadences and all that, man. They been stealing.
They been stealing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's only sampling when you do it once, man, but y'all stealing that at this point.
I'm talking about, man, 5-finger discount, straight stealing, man. Give Memphis our money. But of course, outside of music and entertainment, like, you guys got any other, like, additional, like, side businesses or anything else like that you want to talk about?
I'm always hustling. I'm turning $1. You know what I'm saying? I'm making money all around the board like Monopoly.
I promise. Yeah.
I'm always looking to do something.
What about you, man?
I'm trying to probably get into the marketing as far as just clothing.
Okay.
So that probably be something I just might dip and dabble in.
Now, of course, man, we got to talk about these strip clubs, man. Y'all spend a lot of time in there promoting this music, trying to get it popped out, man. We got to talk about it, man. Tell me.
He was just telling me, like, bruh, go on, pop your shit and let them know, like, we got a song with us, the group, the clique. And it's in the bar. He was like, I done seen him blow 50 in the club. So, man, I go to the strip club. I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I done gave money to the Memphis streets. I can just tell you how much I know, but I done gave money to the Memphis streets.
Yeah.
Strip clubs just be fun, man. I like to release music because that's where it's going to be in its rawest form, where somebody hear it and they already drunk, or you going to get your haters. Everything going to be in that little ball of a strip club. And if everything go good and they vibing and bobbing, then you know you got something.
Man, to be honest, strip club used to be one of my favorite places to be at when it comes to music, man. That was like how I was discovering new music, man, because it was something so melodic about seeing this woman do her thing on that pole and hearing this music for the first time. Like, it's etched in my brain at that point. Like, I can't ever forget it, man. But of course, let's talk about like some of the regular spots that y'all be pulling up to. Like, where y'all be at?
Man, I ain't gonna just say all over Memphis, but we go out to your Cachets, your acapellas, Motion Waters, your Blue Niles, just Prohibition, your little clubs that's around. So we go when artists be in the city, if they popping somewhere, you'll see us there more than like.
Of course, we got to get into all the social media, man. Go ahead, let the people know how they can stay tapped in with y'all on the daily.
Man, you can find me at Enzo Gyseppe, ENZO GYSEPPE. That's on mostly all platforms, on your Instagrams, Twitter, anything. I'm pretty much on it. You can catch us also #1 Entertainment on all platforms. Run the YouTube up. Go check out the videos. Log in. Come on, subscribe. Tap in with me.
Man, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Babar. You can find me on Instagram, BBARNOE. You can also hit us up on NOE901 on Instagram as well. Same way for the X page. Same way for the TikTok. That's all the same, man.
I promise, and the Black Planet is the same too. Make sure y'all tap in with
tap
my
in
guys,
on the Black Planet, ladies.
I promise, tap in with my guys. But hey, I gotta say thank y'all for being guests on the show. But hey, we gotta play something, man. We gotta hear something. If it could be any song.
Man, I got a new single called Dog Food. I'm trying to. It's going on something, the EP, the album, but it's finna get ready to drop. So yeah, we can play that.
All right, matter of fact, go ahead, introduce it to the world, man.
Yo, it's your guy Enzo Gyseppe. I'm here with BrinkTV, man. This is my new single called Dog Food. Tap in with me.